All right. Uh, Good morning, afternoon, or evening, U.S. history students. Um, so as you know, Mr. Tibbetts is in training Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So this is the lesson for students on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then I'll have a new one for Thursday. But that is yet to come, so stay tuned. Mr. Tibbetts is going to explain Unit 3, Lesson 3 in full detail. So this way, y'all can do this asynchronously, and you will not need Mr. Tibbetts to be there to go over the directions in Zoom. So here we go. Unit 3, Lesson 3, the Harlem Renaissance. So the learning goal is for this lesson is students will be able to describe the impact of the Harlem Renaissance on American society. Language domain, I'll listen to the video and read the resources about the Harlem Renaissance. I'll discuss what I learned with my peers and write my opinion about the impacts of the Harlem Renaissance. Success criteria, I'll know I have mastered the learning goal when. I can explain the Harlem Renaissance. I can identify the characteristics of the Harlem Renaissance. I can explain the impact of the Harlem Renaissance on American society. Okay, so here we go. So the explore section, okay? So part A is a poem, okay, it's called Harlem by Walter Dean Myers. And what you're going to do is, as you read / listen to the poem, answer the following questions and complete sentences. Close your eyes. So as you read it, or as you listen to Mr. Tibbetts read it, close your eyes and visualize a story. Then you're going to answer the questions in blue using the sentence prompt provided. Okay, I'll let you read the purple part, which is the points. So to access the poem, click on the link of the picture below. Okay, and then you're going to click open here. Okay, to listen to Mr. Tibbetts read the poem, click where it says "Listen to Mr. Tibbetts read the poem" here, and it will direct you to YouTube. All right. Good morning. Okay, so there we go. There's me again, but that's me reading the poem to you. Okay. So after, and this is in Spanish, Portuguese, Burmese, and French. Oh, there's the French, okay? So after you read that poem or hear me read it, answer the 3 questions. What did you feel when you listened to or read the poem? What did you see in your mind? And what can it tell you about the Harlem Renaissance? So this is an introduction to the topic, the poem. It's a pretty cool activity. Okay, once you're done with that, go down to B. Where's the YouTube video, the Harlem Renaissance? So as we watch the video below, answer the following questions and complete sentences in blue using the sentence prompt provided, okay, just as we always do. To open the YouTube video, click on the link of the picture below, okay? Then you can so it doesn't matter if you click on the words or the picture, you can scroll your mouse over that video to where it says open preview, and then you can watch the document. You can watch the video in the document.
The Harlem Renaissance.
I'm just going to mute it just so you guys can see it. Okay, so as the video plays, I can go ahead and answer number 4 and 5, those 2 questions. Okay, and if I want to drag it in just to make more room, it's on the left-hand side of the corner. You can just drag it to make it smaller. So now I have room to write. So the 2 questions that you're going to answer while you watch the video is, according to the video, how did the Harlem Renaissance begin? And number 5, what is the New Negro movement and why is this important to U.S. history? Okay, so once you're done with that, I'm just going to X out of the video. It's a great video. C, slide deck, the Harlem Renaissance. So as we / you go through the slide deck, well, you guys in this case, take at least 2 bullet points worth of notes in your own words from each topic in blue, okay? So again, to open the slide deck, click on the picture of the words, click open preview. And if you want to drag it in to make more room, you can. And then you can go through the slide deck and take 2 bullet points worth of notes in your own words. Okay, so the 3 topics that we have are effects of the Harlem Renaissance, a result of the Great Migration, and the Cotton Club. Okay, so just go through, watch the videos, look at the pictures, make sure you take time to thoroughly go through this and take your notes. Okay, once you're done with that, and we're still in the Explore section consists of A through D. Go down through D where it says Padlet discussion. Okay, and you're going to share a picture, quote, or a statement that represents the Harlem Renaissance information from the Explore sections A, B, and C. Click on the Padlet link / picture below to answer the following questions using the sentence prompt provided. Okay, so in this Padlet, we haven't done this in our other classes. I mean, we haven't done it in this class, but I'm sure you've done Padlet in your other class. So what you're going to do is use the sentence prompt in Padlet. So you can click on either the words, you can click on the picture, or you could use your phone if you want to do this via your phone. Open up your camera app. Okay, so open up your camera app and then point it at that Q code, that scan code. And then you're going to open it up in Chrome. And as you can see, the Padlet is now on the phone, okay? So once you open that, and I'll just open it here. Okay, it's called Knowledge Check, the Harlem Renaissance. And what you're going to do is click on the plus sign in the bottom right part of your screen to make a post. So it's right over here. Okay, and then you're going to post the question prompt, which is share a picture, a quote, or a statement that represents the Harlem Renaissance in your view. Okay, so the sentence prompts that you could use: the Harlem Renaissance was a time period of blank blank blank. You fill in the rest. One quote that resembles the Harlem Renaissance is, okay, fill in the rest. A picture that represents the Harlem Renaissance is, okay. What you would do, you go to Google, you could type in Harlem Renaissance, and then you could just copy and paste a picture into Padlet. I've never done that. I've told you can do that. So if you can't do that, just try to use a quote or something else. And then I think the Harlem Renaissance is important because, okay, so if you just want to share your opinion, just make sure you back that up with the facts from A, B, and C. Okay, next we move on to homework 2, the Harlem Renaissance primary source analysis. Okay, so we've done the primary source analysis before. I'm adding a couple new questions to this, and I'll go over that with you. So here are the directions. Choose one of the 2 primary sources from the document below, and tell me which primary source you chose. Tell me which primary source you chose, and lastly, answer the questions in the chart. Okay, so to access the document, again, click on the words, or you could click on the document itself, and it will bring you to where the primary source analysis is. Okay, so you can choose number 1, which is a song called "Lift Every Voice and Sing," and then you could also choose primary source analysis choice B, which is Ma Rainey. Okay, so just choose A or B. So after you make your choice, where it says, did you choose primary source A or B? After the 3 X's, just put A or B, just so I know. And then here's a primary source analysis. Okay, the primary source, the definition, the directions, and then answer numbers 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so what is the title of the primary source? What type of primary source is this? Who is the author of the primary source? What do you know about the author or publisher that may shape his or her perspective? And then number 6, these are ones that we have not done yet. Where and when was the primary source published or created? Okay, so the primary source was published in list uh, the town, city, or country. And I'm going to do a little bit of edits here. Okay, in the month, or sorry, list the town, place, country, and the day, month of the year. Okay, day, month, year. So, like for example, January 10th, 2020. Okay. Number 7 is describe the historical context previously. So historical context is previous history or background. Okay, so what was happening during the event or time period? So the sentence prompt is what was happening during the Harlem Renaissance time period is ... So just fill it in. And again, this is according to the primary source that you chose. So that is Unit 3, Lesson 3, asynchronous. Okay. Please let me know if you have any questions. Send me an email, a message via Blend, or you can use your Remind. So thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Definitely put a lot of effort into it to try to make it as easy as possible. And have a wonderful week. I can't wait to see y'all once this training is over. Take care. Bye, y'all.